All right, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and your company?
Hi, I'm Austin Hartel. I'm an artist and illustrator in primarily the board game and tabletop role-playing game industries. So I do work for the Stormlight Archive RPG and the Mistborn deck building game. And then I also create accessories and props and components for use in tabletop role-playing games and board games.
And I've seen you have like some really cool designs here.
Mhm.
This one particularly stood out to me
Yeah.
because what DM doesn't want all of their stuff right in front of them at the same time? Super good idea there in terms of marketing. And the thing that I think might be the coolest here, these MTG tokens are just phenomenal. Just the designs are awesome. And of course, they're very durable because they're made of metal. So, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing art for most of my life. I've been doing it professionally for about the past 5 or 6 years,
Okay.
and I've been doing it as at conventions for the past 3 years or so now.
Okay. All right. So, conventions are still a little bit new. Do you
Yeah,
go to any other conventions besides Connecticon?
yeah. Let's see. I'll be doing a couple panels at Gen Con coming up, and then all the MagicCons.
Oh,
So I'll be
okay.
at MagicCon in Atlanta, and I just came back from Vegas about a month ago.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So, you're traveling all over the U.S. for this stuff now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So, is business going well then? I
Oh
would
yeah.
presume?
Yeah, it's been fantastic, especially seeing returning fans come back and talk to me about stuff and see what new stuff we have at every show. That's been a huge highlight.
So, where can people find you online so that they can see your lovely stuff and hopefully make a purchase?
Yeah, my primary website is dungeon.shop. Pretty easy to remember. And then my name online is Dungeon Artist.
Dungeon
So whether it's Instagram or TikTok or Blue Sky, it's all pretty much under at Dungeon Artist.
Well, Austin, thank you so much for your time today. You have some wonderful artwork here, some beautiful and very handy designs. Highly recommend you guys check this out. Okay, so why don't you introduce yourself and your company?
I'm Kathleen Scranton. I developed Beez by Scranton 15 years ago to save all the books I could get my hands on. The most important part about saving all those books is my son came along with me and we've saved him too. So it's kind of like a joint effort.
That is awesome. And you said you've been doing this
15 years.
15 years. Wow.
I have sold over 6,000 purses and I'm working on 7 this year.
What inspires you to pick a new design then, a new book to do the design with?
Well, I go to a lot of library sales, book dealers, flea markets, tag sales.
Yeah.
And I look for the books that have interesting covers
Okay.
that are in danger of being thrown away. So I buy them. And
Okay.
I always pay for them because I don't want to take anything for free. I want to build up a reputation of saving books. And the more I do that, the more people will save them instead of throwing them. If I'm going to give them $2 or $3, they'd much prefer that than throwing them away.
Absolutely, absolutely. And these are some beautiful designs that you have here. Just awesome work. And I believe you said that these all come with the book as well.
That is how I save them.
Yep.
What I do is I find the book, I take it apart with a scalpel, I rebind the book pages as a paperback. They all get labels, then I strip the book of its insides, reinforce it, make a pattern, and I get the book purse into a purse.
Awesome, awesome. And that's such a great way to bring life back into the books and to encourage people to get back into reading because, initially they probably walk over thinking, wow, what a cool design. But then they also get the book too. So maybe, a little incentive.
Well, in
Start
fact,
reading
when
again.
people go by, they usually look at them and go, oh, those are beautiful. Oh my God, they're book purses. And I go, and you get the book too to read as a
Right.
paperback. And they all come in. I haven't seen anybody not come in. They don't have to buy.
Right.
They just have to be curious about
just check
saving
it
a book.
So how do you get the word out about your wonderful project here in your company? Obviously, you're coming to some cons. Do you go to other events as well?
I do about 30 shows a year. Most
Wow.
of them are fine art and craft shows.
Okay. If they wanted to find you online, what is the website and what's your social media handle?
They're all the same. It
Okay.
is Beez, Beez, by Scranton, Scranton. SCRANTON. And all the handles and the website are the same.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kathy. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And to all of you out there, definitely look this up. These designs are absolutely incredible.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, they're waterproof too.
They're waterproof.
That way, the
Wow.
more you wear it, you become one of my minions, and we save more books.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company here?
Sure. So I'm Natalie. I'm the creative director and producer for the Storyteller Squad. We are an actual play podcast set in the Pacific Northwest. We have an adventure with what I like to call anime pacing, where it's very high action and adventure, followed by some slice of life downtime, a beach episode, a shopping trip or two. We're a queer-led team. We are doing cons all over the country, selling merch based on the cryptids, which are the characters that our heroes get to meet, flirt, and fight in the story.
All of the merchandise over here is based on what happens in the actual adventure
Characters,
podcast.
locations, the monsters, the NPCs. A lot of the creatures that you see on the table as some of our merch are creatures that I have played on the show. So we have Coraline Dustcart behind me. She is our trans icon Moth Girl. We have Gary Auburn over here, and he's from Vancouver with his family. This is Windy the Jackalope. They are the familiar of one of our players, our tarot witch who summons spirits based on the animal cards that she draws. And over here we have Whisper. They're sort of a ghost kitsune who is the familiar of our cottagecore witch. We've been vending for a little over a year. We've been doing the show for 5.
Oh, 5 years.
Yep.
Wow.
About 80 episodes out right now, plus some bonus content with guests from other shows who come into our world and play either their own characters from a Monster of the Week campaign, or they invent new ones to play in our setting.
Awesome. And where can your show be found? Where is that?
You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, basically anywhere podcasts are being shared. Our host distributes the show to those different platforms. And you can find our socials at Story Squad Cast.
And you guys have a website as well.
We are thestorytellersquad.com. There you'll find our onboarding page where we have recaps of the first 2 seasons. You can get caught up to episode 62 in about an hour and a half. The cast and I recorded these recaps and sort of perform all the greatest highlights and condense the story down so you can catch up quicker and get to our more high-end production episodes as I've gotten better at editing the show over the years.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
And I
Thank
hope
you.
everyone will take a moment to check out the wonderful merchandise and, of course, the podcast itself, available on pretty much any platform you can get your podcasts. Thank
We'll
you
see
again.
you out there, adventurers. Take care.